This will be a tutorial how to do exercise 232 for the introductory class. This is on page 2-5 of the handout as of summer 2023. This is the AutoCAD file for that page. I'll leave the PDF of that showing that item exercise 232 up. Let me start a brand new start from scratch drawing by clicking on the plus sign here. You can also click new. I believe that'll ask you for a template though. In the introductory classes, select the bare bones start from scratch minimum default template, acad.dwt. This is automatically done when you click on the plus sign. As always, I'll turn off grid. I got dynamic input on, polar tracking set to 90 degrees to start. Again, 90 degrees. And I got Osnaps turned on and set to the usual 5 and mid-center quadrant intersection. Turn off whatever this one is and double check every button on the status bar is shown so that nothing could be turned on that I'm not aware of. As usual, let's start at the center. You're only responsible to draw the green, not the red, not the magenta. Till later, I think it's later in this introductory course, we learn dimensioning, but not here in lesson 2. Let's start at the center. That's a circle of diameter 1.5. Okay, we'll drop down the circle flyout toolbar, select center diameter icon, pick a point and type 1.5 for the diameter of the smallest circle. Zoom in by rolling the IntelliMouse wheel. Let's draw this next circle, which we'll trim down later to be arcs. Okay, that circle is dimensioned by radius, since it ends up being just an arc. We'll drop down the circle flyout toolbar, select center radius, hover, O-snap on the center, and we'll type 1.5 radius. Check this out. There's an angle of 38. Handout gives you a generous little warning. Assign 52 degrees as an additional angle in polar tracking. Why 52? Well, angles always start at 0 straight to the right. 45 is quarter of a, or an eighth of a revolution. We want to go a little bit more than 45. 52 degrees is 38 degrees clockwise from the 90-degree angle straight up. So we need to put in this angle from this line to this center line, which is 52 degrees. Okay. We'll zoom out. We'll set polar tracking increment angle. Click tracking settings here. And add an additional angle to the 90-degree increment. A new one of 52 degrees. So now we'll get a polar tracking straight edge or guideline every 90 degrees and the one 52-degree direction. Click OK, double check it's on, click line, O-snap at the center, and polar track up 52 line. Now, how long should it be? 3 inches is plenty good. I'll type 3, enter, and hit enter to finish. Now, let's find that point. We've already got a guideline at that angle, a little bit longer than required. Let's draw a line up that, or draw a circle. Actually, we could have just done drawn the line 2.875 instead of 3. Let's do that. Instead of drawing a circle with a 2.875 radius to find that point, let's do it the easier way. Click Align, Osnap at the center. Aim our polar tracking in the 52-degree direction, and using direct distance. It's been in AutoCAD since the early 90s. Let's type. We want to draw a line that is 2.875. 2.7, 2 7/8 inches. Double checking, yep, hit enter. Now the end of that 2.875 line is where we want to build this circle, and the circle that'll be trimmed down to make this green arc here. Let's see, the hole is diameter of 1. 2x there means that on this drawing there are two circles this size. The other one, of course, is this one. Let's draw a circle center diameter. Snap at that end point. And type of diameter needed of 1. While we're up here, let's draw a circle that will be trimmed down later to form this arc. That is an arc of 2 units, and it's the same dimensions for this one down here because of 2x. 2x diameter 2. Debatable whether that should have been dimensioned by radius. Let's see, where are we? Click drop down. Oh, nope. Click on circle center diameter again. Snap at the end of the line or the center of the circle. They're the same point, and type a diameter of 2, enter. Let's draw a line straight down from here that is 2 units, and that'll locate the 2 circles we'll draw down here. Now, next week we'll learn copy, which will make it easy to copy these 2 circles that we just drew at the end of the new upcoming guideline. But that's next week's material. Draw a line, snap at the center of the circle or the end of the line. Polar track straight down and type 2, enter, to send the line 2 units straight down. Enter to finish the line. Circle center diameter. Again, that's small circles, a diameter of 1. Circle center diameter. The outer circle that'll be trimmed to an arc is a diameter of 2. Now we'll use the fillet command that we learned in earlier today in class number 2 to put arcs there, there, and there. Now the 2 at the top here have a radius of 1.5. 2x applies to both arcs, though. Down here, it's only a radius of 3/4, 0.75 for both arcs. So we'll launch trim. No, we'll launch fillet. Radius is 0 for a start for scratch new drawing. Click radius. Let's set the radius to 1.5 and hit enter. And click to place an arc there. Enter to invoke the last used command. Click. Enter to invoke the last used command. Now we want to change the radius setting to 0.75 or 3/4. So click radius and type 0.75 just to show it's possible. I'll type 3/4 or 3/4 instead of typing 0.75. Fractions will work also. Pick 2 points where we expect the fillet to be. Enter. Pick 2 points to pick where the fillet will be. Now, the keyway is always tricky for students. Machinists like the keyway to be dimensioned from the bottom of the hole, so a snap caliper or some tool will measure from the bottom of the hole to the top of the keyway. And that's far easier to measure than from the sharp edge at the top of the circle, or near the top of the circle, to the top of the keyway. Let's see, the dimension from the bottom of the hole to the top of the keyway is 1.75. So let's draw a line from the center of the circle or the ends of the line that is 1.75 straight up. Enter. Whoops. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me break the line. Why is it so long? My bad. I snapped to the center. I should have snapped at the intersect or at the bottom quadrant or the intersection there. Let me erase that. I'll hit escape, click erase, select the line, enter, try again. Line snap at the bottom quadrant or that intersection, whichever. Polar track up and type 1.75, enter, enter. Now I apologize. You don't know how to move yet. We could draw a line that is 3/8 of an inch, 0.375, and move it from its midpoint to the top of this guideline. We don't know how to move yet. So I apologize. We need to divide 3/8 in half. That would be 3/16, which I don't remember the decimal for, should, but don't remember it. We'll draw a line from this top point each direction at 3/16 of an inch. Well, fortunately, AutoCAD understands when we type 3/16 for 3/16, so we don't have to pull the calculator out and learn what half of 3/8 is. We'll draw a line, we'll snap at the snap at the top of the guideline and send the line directly to the right, 3/16 for 3/16, enter. Enter to finish. Enter to begin again, snap and send it to the left, 3/16 for 3/16 of an inch. Hit enter. Let's continue while we're here. Should have continued on the first one. Come down to the intersection. Enter for the line command again. snap at the endpoint, come down, click at the intersection, hit enter to finish. From here on, it's just erasing and trimming to whittle down the drawing to just the green lines shown here. So, well, we can quickly erase a few lines here. 1, 2, 3 lines. Remember, this is 2 lines shown here. One for the top keyway and one to go to the bottom. Let's go to erase, select all 3 lines with a crossing window. Command prompt shows 3 objects are found. That's all we want to erase. Hit enter or space bar. Now, I believe for cutting edges, if we select just this circle and all 4 of the filleted arcs, we can quickly trim away everything without click, and save a lot of clicks by minimizing the cutting edges. Click trim. Come on, trim. And rather than having everything as a cutting edge, which is usually beneficial, let's select just the 3 things I named. Select cutting edges. I want this circle to be a cutting edge and all 4 of these arcs to be cutting edges. Hit enter. Shucks, I should have picked these 2 lines to be cutting edges. Oh well, let's take advantage of the arcs. Enter to finish, enter to begin. Now everything is a cutting edge by default. Let's click right there. Yeah, earlier I should have picked these 2 lines as cutting edges, not the circle. That's it. Hit enter to finish, center it, save it in your folder. I won't bother to save it. See you next tutorial.